What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the 52-week series. I don't know what week we're on, which is okay. I actually have to figure out the end date for this because I'm going to be doing this up until I hit my 52 weeks mark. I've been very inconsistent with these videos, and I know I kind of expressed that in the last video that I had posted. At the beginning of the year, I kind of went in with to 2026 with the intention to slow down my year and really dedicate time to my projects, um, dedicate time to social media, growing that, and life just happened. I everybody that I talk to and everybody that I know, a lot of my friends, like this year specifically, has been so chaotic and so crazy for everybody in so many different ways. For me, it was, I had a whole bunch of trips that came up, moving, um, trying to finish my project, the caustic project. I have had it out for about 4 years now, and about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, I made the decision to delete everything. So all of my TikTok, all of my Instagram, everything went away. I had been building this animation for my very first release for this project, and it took me about 3 or 4 weeks to do that. Very new to animation, and so to be able to get it across the finish line to the standards that I had set for it was really time consuming and really difficult, but we did it. And yeah, I wanted to dedicate all my time into, like, I was so invested in making sure that this project was right. I know in the last video I had kind of expressed a little bit of my un I would say, like, disconnection to my music project. I feel like it was moving in a way that I didn't really connect with, and to me it didn't really make any sense to continue to put energy into a project that I don't connect with, especially if it's as art and like the creative expression. If I'm not free and connected to the expression of creating, it doesn't make any sense for me to push that direction in that project. So I felt like it was kind of one of those scenarios where something has to die in order for something beautiful to be born. And so that's kind of what happened with that. But yeah, Instagram, TikTok, I deleted all of my music, which was crazy. That was really scary and really hard to do because I've been building it for the last 4 years. And so it, like, deleting it and taking it down, kind of hit a little bit. But everything's still up on SoundCloud. Like, all my music is on SoundCloud, and I still have all my original videos on YouTube because I love going back to artists that I look up to now, and go back to before they were who they are, and just see the progression of work and, like, the cringiness and, like, the rawness and, like, the hey, we don't know exactly what we're doing yet kind of the vibe. And so I wanted to keep that around in some capacity. And so yeah, SoundCloud and YouTube have just the archive of all of that. But yeah, we have a new project out. I've also been working on my buddy's album, which has been super time consuming. It's been so much fun, but it has been a lot of time that I've spent on that. So yeah, I have not had really the time or capacity to record one of these videos. But now that everything is kind of done, we're back. Again, I don't know if this is going to be a continuous thing for the rest of the weeks. I think we only have like 10 or 11 weeks left, which is crazy. But I'm going to kind of play it by ear because I don't really want to be doing one of these if I don't feel like doing one of them. And it's not out of laziness, but like, if I don't, I don't want to sit down and just like ramble and talk. And I kind of realized that a lot of my videos in the past, especially for like short form content, was me telling people how to do things. And I don't think that there's a specific way to do that. And I don't want to be somebody that's kind of preaching on that. And I feel like I started dipping into that boat a little bit. I know I have a lot of things that I can share that would be beneficial for people, but I don't want to come off as like a teacher or me telling you that this is the way to do it, because I feel like our world is built on that right now, of especially on social media, where it's like, this is how to grow your page, this is how to get views, this is how to do yada yada, and I'm like, it's just a trend. Like, everybody's just hopping on this trend, and I don't want to be part of that. I'm very against trends. I feel like trends are where artists go to die, because like, once the trend's over, you're going to be forgotten about unless you have some relevancy. And so wouldn't it make more sense to build that relevancy rather than chasing a trend? um, I kind of got off topic a little bit, but like, I just don't want to be coming off as a preacher about anything, because I think there are so many different ways to do what we do, and especially in the music industry, and like go about the way that we go about music and art and creating. And like, I don't want to be telling somebody there's a formula for it, even though like, structure wise it kind of is, but like, just create. But yeah, I'm stoked to be back. I'm stoked to be doing these. I'm stoked to be back on social media. I took a little bit of time off just to allow my posts to kind of disappear, and then I've just been gearing up for this release, which is super cool. My new song is out, my very first song, for the new Caustic project, the new age of Caustic. It is out, it is available. I think this is also the most professional that I've ever had a song look, with just like animations, visuals, the canvas thing for Spotify, like the little video that plays behind all of your tracks. Yeah, it's just super cool. So I'm really happy about this. I've partnered with Symphonic, and they're helping me release stuff, and they're incredible. They have a lot of analytics and things like that my other distributor did not have, and it's just been super easy. Everything's just like one click of a button, and it uploads everywhere. There are a few kinks that we're trying to figure out at the moment. Well, I'm trying to work with them on, but yeah, they're going to be solved, and it's just going to make releasing music in the future a lot easier. But I got a lot of music I'm sitting on right now, which is awesome. I don't think I've ever been in this position. I think I have about a good 7 months of music if I were to release one every month, which is kind of the plan at the moment. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to look, especially with like animation stuff, and I'm trying to work with AI to kind of help me out with that, and like, more of like an assistant in that space, which is going to be interesting. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do that or how I'm going to incorporate that. I'll never let AI completely create something for me, but it's a tool that I want to try to use and figure out how to use. So yeah, that's kind of on the horizon, but that's a lot of work and a lot of coding and things like that I'm not familiar with, so that's going to take some time as well. But yeah, I'm super stoked for where everything's currently sitting at the moment. I just wanted to make one of these videos. I know this is probably a lot longer than I anticipated, but yeah, it's been a lot of work. Well, that will be all for this week. I think I was going to do some B-roll stuff, but as I was talking, it doesn't really make any sense to kind of put that in here. This is just me, and I just wanted to talk to you for a second. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is.